Hey Horror Train, this is Jacko.
This is L.A. Gore.
We are reviewing American Mary by Jen and Sylvia Soska. I believe they wrote it. They have a cameo part in this movie as the two German twins who come to Mary, Bloody Mary, for body modification. You want to give a summary on the movie?
Yeah, it's about a girl named Mary Mason who is a surgical student, and she's really broke. It shows her phone getting cut off. She can't afford the apartment, and so she answers a help wanted ad for a stripper, and she goes to the strip club to have an interview. And while she's there, the people that own the strip club have this guy come in who's just bloody. They've beaten him because he owes them something,
Money or something.
Yeah, and so what happens is they realize that she's a surgical student, so they pay her a sum of money to do the surgery on this body, so he doesn't die and they're not held responsible for their death. So she makes this money. Obviously, she can't turn it down. And the next day at school, she's invited to a party that her teachers are throwing, and they drug her and rape her. And the rest of the story is a revenge story. She gets into the body modification realm, and she does the body mods for a whole bunch of people. One of these girls wants to turn into a doll, so she cuts her nipples off, which is probably the hardest to watch part in the whole film for me. Tristan Risk is in it, who plays a woman who just wants to look like Betty Boop, and I had no idea what Tristan looked like before, and then once I saw pictures of her after, they really did a good job making her look completely different.
And I like the way she talks too. She's kind of got that Betty Boop. The way she speaks is awesome.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a great movie. If you're familiar with Jen and Sylvia Soska, they did Dead Hooker in a Trunk, which is a fascinating movie. But the quality of their filmmaking has improved 100%. It's American Mary sets a new standard in their filmography, whereas maybe Dead Hooker in a Trunk, I know the hardcore horror fans liked it, but it might have missed the bigger audience. But I think American Mary is a film that every horror fan, or non-horror fan for that matter, should definitely watch.
You want to talk a little bit about Catherine?
Catherine Isabel. We realized that she's from Freddy vs. Jason, and then she was in this, and I don't think they could have picked a better actress. I mean, she was phenomenal. Especially,
I think she's great. The scene where she's doing surgery in her lingerie, you got to catch that. I mean, if only for that, because wow.
I think my favorite part is when she has the black scrubs with the red. Red face mask. Yeah.
That's when she starts to really come into her role as body mod.
And the torture that she was doing for the surgical teacher that ended up raping her was pretty hardcore. But I think my favorite part of the entire movie is when she opens up a body mod thing in her apartment, and she's got all these customers, and one guy says he wants to get a piercing, and she kind of flips out on him. What the fuck do I look like to you? You know what I mean? Just really cool part, really incredible movie. There's a lot of exciting things for Jen and Sylvia. We have an interview with them coming shortly. We don't know the exact date, but I did talk to her, and she's agreed. So we'll be able to give you guys the inside scoop to their new project, See No Evil 2, and the ABCs of Death Part 2. Lots of good things. Hard Train might actually cover them at a convention in Nashville, in the upcoming future, so be looking forward to that. Anything else you want to add to it?
Just we're trying to catch up with them, see if we can't get you any exclusive interviews or anything like that. But for in the future, keep an eye out, because hopefully they'll agree to meet with us or at least talk to us. So that'll be interesting. And if they do, we'll go ahead and put it right here on Horror Train.
And if you haven't seen American Mary, definitely want to urge you to go pick up the physical copy. I got it for $10 a day. It came out. But if you can't right now, then it's on Netflix. But if you can, go out and support two of the best indie horror filmmakers of 2014 for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, Horror Train, this is us signing off.
Later.
See ya.
I quit med school today, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to you.
What's this?
It's my resume.
No, you don't need it to work here, but it is nice to find out some of your dirty secrets. Want to be a doctor?
Surgeon.
Follow me.
What do I have to do?
Yeah, we preferred if Rat was not to die tonight.
put the bed down, Dr. Mason. I'm just a desperate woman looking for help.
What exactly does she want me to do? I'm changing specialties, Dr. Grant. Have you ever heard of body modification? Do you think I'm crazy?